Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? Well, today is fence fixing day here on the homestead. It's one of the things I've been meaning to do all summer long. We got our front field all finished start of the summer because everybody was escaping to the neighbor's property, so we had to deal with that this start of the summer. Chris and I took the auger back on the tractor a few weeks ago, started drilling holes, but there are a lot of trees back there, a lot of roots, and our tractor doesn't have down pressure. So it takes a long time to drill a hole, and some spots we just can't get down. So she went down to her parents' place yesterday. They had tons of these T-posts here that we are going to be driving into the ground and then just attaching with a wire to hold the fence up, because we really want to get the back field open so that we can get the animals back there grazing, so we're not having so much feed cost and hay. They'll just give us a nice area for them to graze, and that way hopefully next summer we're supposed to set up rotational grazing this summer, but that didn't happen. Anyways, that's the way it goes on the farm, always something different to do. So let's get these posts loaded up and get back to the back field. All right, I took some back last night as well, but I probably have to do like 40 or 50 of them because there's a lot of spots that we need to pound post. So let's go get this started. All right, so we're out in the back field now. I like it back here, it's nice and peaceful. Anyways, I brought back some of these yesterday. I just kind of gently put them in so I could tell how many I was going to need. And I got another one over there and a few more down the road. But we'll grab the post pounder from here and we'll pound some of these T-bars in so they're nice and sturdy. And one thing when you're doing this, I put this one the wrong way. You need to have the holes better if they're turned around, which I'll do in a minute. So when you attach the fencing, it's a lot easier with the wires that way. All right, so when I'm doing this, I like to wear ear protection because it's really loud. Your ears ring if you don't wear anything on your ears. So just stick this, jam right in here. Sometimes it's easier with two people because one person can hold the post while you bring up the post pounder, because the post pounder is a bit heavy. Our post pounder doesn't have any handles on it, like some of the smaller ones do. Just fast and easy like that. And then we'll come by with wire after and just wire it all up. I'm going to do all the posts first just so it's quicker, and then hopefully when Kristen's done doing whatever she's doing down there, we can come back and tag team the wires. So let's head on to the next one here. And we tried, not here, but some of the other spots we tried doing our auger, like I said earlier on. And with all the trees here and all the roots, you can't get through half the stuff here. So this is our solution for this problem. So this post is a lot longer here. I'm trying to wrap the tree around it so it's easier to get to. And when they're this long, I need to roll this one over like this. See if I can't get it up. This is where it's handy with two people. Even though I'm tall, I'm not this tall. Maybe I'll be able to get it this time. There we go. But it's a big workout. Maybe probably like 30 pounds, 40 pounds, maybe more. Never really weighed it. There, so nice and good. Okay, on to the next ones here. Okay, the post from yesterday. Oh, they're all falling out. So here's 2 posts that we did with the auger. It's super easy here, nice and sandy. That one there. Ideally, we'd rather have this because they're a lot more secure for down the road. Packed in good there, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And then along here, it's not too bad. This section of the fence has got nailed to a tree. I got another one here I got pound in. I think this area was okay as well. So we'll get this one in and we'll head off to the next section. The next section is a pretty big one. There's probably about 10 or 15 in a row that I gotta pop in. Hoping to get most of this done within the next hour and then we can come back. I gotta, like I said, tie those in. Then there's a few over there. There's a bunch on that side there as well. Directly across there, there's probably 10 I'll have to do. So I hope I have enough T-post for all that today. Might hit a rock here. All right. So I've got most of them done on this side of the fence line now. Right at the back of the property. Well, not really, we're 3/4 of the way back. There's the first field up there. These pine trees 4 years ago were half the size. I have to get in here and cut some of them down soon and use them for wood, and once I get a chipper I can chip them up for the blueberry bushes. And here's our favorite oak tree, one of our favorite spots on the property. We haven't really come up here to sit, but we need to do that because it's a nice little spot, quiet, peaceful, overlooks everything. But let's move on to the fences again. This section here, when the buffs were escaping from that field there, that gate wasn't latched properly a few times. This is where they would come out and jump to the properties next to us, to our neighbor's spot, and roam through there. So I had to take the 4-wheeler down there a few times and get them back, but this fence line is buggered up good. So this is probably going to take a few, I'd say like 5 to 6 posts at least along here. I don't even know where the fence is. It's all buried underneath the brush and stuff. We may have to bring some new fencing up here as well. So I'm going to actually assess out the situation quickly. I should have brought my pliers up and taken this fence post off, which I might go back and get to make it easier. But I'm going to just check this out quickly and see what I need to do here to shore up the fence line, because if we need new fences, that's a pain in the butt to go back and get more fences, and then that's a 2-person job, and then turns into a 3-week job. You know how it goes. All right, we're back in a few minutes once we figure out what we need to do here. So this area wasn't too bad to do. There's not as much overgrowth and crap on it. So I just pounded a few posts down here. I think I've got probably like 3 more to do here. And that section is done, I think. Looks like after this, the fence line is looking all right here, I think. Come down and take a look just to make sure, but I think it's okay. It's been punched onto some trees here with staples. And places like this one here, I'll just bring some staples in. Actually, I don't need to because it's pretty tight against those trees and that post. But I think this whole section here is a-okay to go here, which makes me happy because I'm running out of fence post or T-post here. Oh look, shotgun ironwood. Look at that. And yeah, coming down here, I'm gonna have to punch one in here too, because that's gonna be rotting out pretty fast. So I'd rather do that to be safe than sorry. And as you come across here, this fence line is looking all right, which is good. I'm gonna have to put one in here. It's a little floppy. Don't want the buffs and cows getting through there. And so this is the edge of the property here. Well, edge of the field line anyways. We came back last, I think 2 weeks ago, and we popped into gate post here. This gate was at the front of the farm. We brought it back here. And then I have not gone down this fence line to see how it's looking, because this is part of the property. I don't really walk along this fence line much, but I'm hoping it's pretty good because it's hard to get in here with a four-wheeler. So there we have it. Once we start tying up some twists on the post, we'll show you that process. And then hopefully I can get this done by lunchtime, which would be awesome. Then we can figure out what we need to do for the rest of the field here. Okay, so I'm back in the field now. I brought back some wire. I've pre-cut some already, just to speed the process up. They're about 1/2 foot long, I think, maybe 1 foot long. And I've got my fence pliers here. I've got a few fencing nails here as well, as I have some I need to pop onto a tree. Because there's one tree somewhere up here that I can just nail onto the tree, so I save some post. But I'll go show you what it looks like after it's been lashed around the fence post here. So I'll go find one here. Here we go. So we've got one on the top here, wrapped around the fence. Another one down here in the middle, and one on the bottom. Could have done one on the bottom, but there's no holes down there to put it around. And then it's nice and secure here. Should be decent. Still a little wobbly, but it's better than it is. I probably could put one more post in there actually, just to snug it up a bit more. Then it's not gonna have any buffaloes trying to push through that, because it's tight, but could be a little bit better. So I might do that next trip up. Should have thought about that while I was up here last time with that T-post. But there's so many to do around here. You always miss one or two when you're doing it. Anyways, there you go, guys. So that is how we do our fence post, fixing our fence post anyways, with lack of drilling. So I'll start here and work my way down. I think that's the one there that I'm going to nail on to the tree right here, and then just help secure it a bit more. So there you go, that's the venture for today, farm projects. I don't really show you guys too many farm projects that I do, but this is one of them. Figure I haven't made content for a while. Let's pump something out, show you what we're doing here. It's been busy, so it's been hard to get a lot of stuff done around here this summer. But there we go. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you out there.